Hello everybody, Nas here, you're watching Nostalgic. Doing a little channel update. I'm in my office slash collection room. A lot of changes have happened. I'm not that charismatic. Hey everybody, how's it going? Nas here, and you're watching Nostalgic! BAM! Maybe I am that charismatic. Sheesh kebab. Anyway, yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff's been happening. A lot of exciting stuff's been happening. First things first. I demonetized my own YouTube channel. What? Nas, why would you do that? What the hell? Why would you demonetize your own YouTube channel? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One of them is, it doesn't really make any sense for me to keep it monetized. It's still monetized. They're still running ads on there. But I'm not getting paid. I basically severed my partnership with the Google AdSense program. Probably temporary, maybe not. I don't care. I'm not thinking about it. Yes, I was making money off of YouTube. Not a lot at all. But, sorry, I was just climbing a tree outside. I'm trimming my own trees, climbing that stuff, and with the chainsaw and stuff like that, you know? But anyway, the wonders of being a homeowner. But anyway, so yeah, I was just doing my taxes. Maggie was helping me do my taxes. And if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would have gotten a very, very healthy tax return. But because I have a YouTube channel, and there's a couple of $100 dripping here and there, and forth and downs and stuff like that. Stop, Nas. Because of the YouTube thing, I owed a couple $100. So I was thinking, you know what? Unless my channel starts doing like amazing numbers, like 10, 20,000 views per video, which for a little while I had that happening. But a couple times actually, a couple of eras of my channel of different genres that I've gone through in this channel. But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense for me to keep that going. So yeah. Also, YouTube's never, ever been a source of income for me. Sure, it would like pay for gas, maybe I would buy some things for the channel to like review it or whatever. But it was never anything. It was like, here's a little tip, you know, type of thing. But then when tax season comes, it's like, give us back, give it all back. I'm like, no, yeah, fudge brownies to that. So we're not playing that game anymore. So yeah, I decided to demonetize my channel, and I have an income. I have like 2 jobs technically that I get money from, so I'm okay. That's why I demonetized my channel. Here's a really quick clip of me doing it. A lot of people like to see proof that I do because they have sticks up their butts. Here, check it out. What? It's that time. Here we go. That's the one. Done. Freedom. Yeah, so there you go. So that's done. Honestly, you heard me say freedom. Yeah, I felt so much freedom doing that. Not having to be answering to Google or any kind of rules or whatever. Like, still I'm gonna keep like normal content like I always have been, you know, like sometimes there's an F-bomb or 2 dropping, you know, but I don't really, you know, do anything bad on here. So yeah, that's number 1. That's what's happened. Number 2, I have been doing a whole bunch of other stuff with my life. I've talked about this many times, so I'm not going to elaborate too much on it, but I have a bunch of projects that I have been working on very slowly. But I have restarted making art, doing different things with, what do you call it? Art toys, or just kit bashing toys, making custom toys, back to my collage making. And other than that, just my other two jobs that I just do. And, you know, I get paid for that. I don't need YouTube. So YouTube now is basically, like it always has been, just my hobby, just something that I enjoy doing because I actually enjoy making YouTube videos. It's fun for me, and yeah, so now it's just like more freeing. I can just make this video and not worry about monetizing it. I don't have to worry about anything. So enough about that. This is my diecast collection. I'm never stopping diecast. I've collected diecast my entire life. You can see my collection. There's a lot of impressive pieces here, a lot of top shelf things, chases, some not chases, a couple of main lines here and there sprinkled in. A ton of customs by amazing people that I've collected over the years. Very proud of my Kaido collection, very proud of my Fast and the Furious collection, my Oshima collection up here. Then I have a whole bunch of stuff. This isn't about that. I'm just kind of showing you, this is my, just like my toy collection, my figures, my Back to the Future stuff, you know, just different figures, different things like that. That's all in there. But just like YouTube, collecting isn't my life. I always collect in my life. You know how I always say, like, own your collection, don't let your collection own you? I'm like 100% practicing what I'm preaching. So I have amazing stuff. I still do, and most of the stuff you see here that you're seeing behind me here, this is everything that's staying. And I am going to be getting more stuff, just at a very much slower rate. I have plans to make different review videos. I have plans to make a video for every Kaido House car I have, like the chase version or other versions. Yeah, I'm gonna do like collection tours, room tour, whatever, different stuff like that. So yeah, so my collecting has very much slowed down, and like I said, it will never stop. What was my point with that whole thing? Oh yeah, so those of you who are my loyal viewers who have been watching over the years, you guys remember I went through this whole minimalist thing. I'm not a minimalist, but I've been incredibly heavily inspired by minimalism and just the whole decluttering thing. After my dad passed away, I really got into it. Just because life is short and none of this crap matters. People matter, you know what I mean? So, and your own life matters. Your health, your family, your friends, stuff like that. So, that's the gist of it. So, over the past few, this past year, 2024, I've been doing auctions. I've been selling stuff off on Whatnot, on my YouTube channel, at the flea market here and there, just reaching out to people and selling different things here and there. And just a quick side note, I know a lot of people, I always talk about the auctions that I do, that basically I'm using my YouTube channel as a platform to raise money for Ukraine, for Ukrainian soldiers, Ukrainian volunteers, Ukrainian, like people that lost their homes, you know, like humanitarian aid, stuff like that. So, since the war started over 3 years ago, thanks to you people, those that participated in these auctions, some of you way more than others, but those of you that have participated and donated and contributed, you know who you are. Thank you so much. We've raised roughly $20,000 in that 3-year span. For a tiny little channel like mine that has subscribers going up and down and like whatever, I have a very amazing following here on YouTube. Those of you that have always been supporting my causes here for Ukraine and stuff like that, I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Thank you so much. And the reason why I brought up the minimalism thing is because in 2024, it got reignited. I slowly, because, you know, after my minimalist thing, I kind of started buying again. But then I would buy stuff and make videos of things I buy, like for my collection. But most of that stuff that I reviewed, most of it, not all of it, most of that, 90%, was bought so that I can sell it for more and donate the money to Ukraine. Or, you know, I just bought it and then sold it and donated the money for Ukraine. So that's the gist of it. I think you understand. So as you can see, I still have a lovely collection of a lot of cool stuff. But I have really gone down with my collection. I'm even looking now. I'm looking at like a bin down here. Look at this. I got the Fast and the Furious thing. I got a bunch of awesome cars, BREs, you know, all sorts of cool stuff. So that's all getting sold, and that's nothing. That's just some stuff that I thought about, and I was like, I don't need to have this. I'm gonna sell it. So my whole thing now is I've been selling my own collection. People have been donating stuff from their collections. People have been buying stuff and donating it, sending it to me from pretty much around the world, which is, I love you guys once again. Like the nostalgic, I guess, community. You guys are amazing. You guys know that I don't ask anything from anyone in any kind of way for myself. Sometimes people send me stuff, which is amazing, but I'm also like, just donate toys to Ukraine or send stuff that I can auction off for Ukraine. That'll make my day. So, you know, after a while, this is a special unit Kraken. They sent me an official thank you for all of the all of the charity work that we've been doing here on my channel. And I'm also getting another one in the mail soon from the Secret Service of Ukraine. People are noticing me, and I'm so happy that I'm not like famous or whatever. That really hurts things. I hate being famous, man. So I'm happy that it's working, and at the same time I'm not being any kind of celebrity or any kind of anything. I don't care. As long as I'm raising money to help people, yeah, I'm so excited about that. And again, I know I talk in loops. You guys know how I do. I branch off, you know, ADHD or whatever the hell I have. I don't freaking know anymore. So, yeah, in 2024, I started selling off my stuff. And at first, I was like weeding things out. I'm like, I don't need this. It's not on display. I'll get rid of it. And I did. Then I'm like, I need to do another auction. So I got addicted to selling off my stuff and raising money for fundraising for Ukraine, for charity. And that made me feel amazing. So I got addicted to that. So I kept doing it. And, you know, it's awesome. It's awesome. So as you can see behind me, there's a whole ton of empty spaces. My collection is on my walls. The only other, like, die-cast... Ow! I stepped on a screwdriver. I have some, like, my old, like, wheel swaps that I enjoy, some stuff that my friends sent me, some of my customs. This is pretty much empty here. Then I basically have the only casting I collect, which is the DeLoreans. So I have pretty much all castings of the DeLorean here. And there's a couple more here and there, like on display and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of DeLorean stuff down there. So that's it. That's the only stuff that's not on display is what I just showed you. My whole collection is what you see here. The lighting is awful. I know, guys. The lighting's awful because everything needs fixing. I'm working on my house. I'll elaborate on that in a bit. So my whole collection is on display. I know exactly what I have. I know what's where. You know, everything's right where it needs to be. My freaking boards, my art by other people that I enjoy. Fireball Tem, Fraggle Rock, whatever, man. Everything that makes me happy, that I'm kind of like, okay, I'll stop at that. That can stay in my collection to make me happy. So yeah. I apologize for the leaf blower. I'm in my other room, the living room, where there's some books we have here, some cards that both Maggie and I collect, and Blu-rays, DVDs, stuff like that. These bins right here, that is not my collection. Those are all, right there, that's all empty boxes from diecast, so like Kaido House, stuff I don't throw out. These are all Build the DeLorean, so that's a pretty much full set to build the whole DeLorean by Fan Home. That's for sale if anyone's interested. If you want to build it, I have everything there. Just buy it and build it, man. You don't have to wait 2 years to freaking build it. Everything over there is just like, there's some empty tapes that I used to record on from film school, some Ukrainian stuff, some wires, some paperwork. None of that is any of my collection, but I do, like, as you can see, I'm working on this place, so I need to put a shelf unit so I can have stuff stored there. So, as far as my collection, that's it. That's going for sale. That's a whole bunch of books that both Maggie and I have weeded out from our book collection. So I'll be selling that as well. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this little video to let you know that I've made a whole bunch of choices with my life and my own future that involves my family, my friends, and just amazing people in my life. I no longer like prioritize my collection over anything. Not that I ever have, to be honest with you. But you know, when you're doing a YouTube channel, especially some of you YouTubers might know, sometimes you have to make videos just to keep the ball rolling, because if you take a pause, like, the revenue goes down. You take a pause, some people unsubscribe. You take a pause, some people don't really remember to come back to your channel. Sometimes they do, but if you keep making video, you pop up on those subscribers or whoever that's watching you. You pop up on their feed, and you know, and then they watch you. So that's how YouTube works. You have to basically be a slave to the algorithm. You have to keep making videos. Otherwise, it really doesn't care about you, or, you know, your morals or your reasons for doing anything. So, yeah, I'm extremely happy that I demonetized myself. I never thought I would do it, but I said I was going to do it about a year ago. Those of you that watch, you know, you'll probably be like, oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I told some of my friends, I told that I did this already, and they were like, yeah, you said you were going to do it. So people do remember. So, so yeah, that's it. And yeah, I'm not done collecting. As you can see, I have awesome stuff. I'm very happy with the stuff I have. I don't have anything that doesn't make me happy, that I don't want to look at. I know exactly what I have in my collection. I don't need to make spreadsheet, you know. It's cool, those of you that do. I'm not judging you guys. I'm not talking that it's bad if you're a collector and you have tons of stuff. I'm talking about doing what makes you happy. So please don't get me wrong. Like, I've done all sorts of collecting. I've had my room with different collections filled from the floor to the ceiling with different crap, and it all made me happy until it didn't. And then I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. And yeah, and then, you know, sometimes like the collecting, it creeps back. It's like an addiction. You want to, like, you know, like Scarface, you know, you thought you were out, but they keep dragging you back in, you know. And yeah, it's very much an addiction with collecting and nostalgia and everything like that. So you have to really be on top of yourself if you're gonna keep collecting, to make sure that you don't get lost in like FOMO, you don't get lost in hype, other people that you watch on YouTube. Make sure that like you can just enjoy what they're collecting, you can enjoy their video and be happy for them, because they found something for their collection that they wanted. It doesn't mean that you need to get it, that you want it, or that you need it. I mean, I'm sure some of you have done that before, where you saw it on YouTube and you're like, oh man, I want that. and then you get it and it's in your house, you kind of get happy for a little bit, then you just kind of put it aside or hang it up there and kind of forget about it. Because it's different. Like the person that got it on their channel, they're just sharing their journey and they're sharing their excitement. I'm not saying everyone does that. Sometimes YouTubers are just getting stuff because it's brand new and they want to get views. They want to get people to watch their channel so they can get revenue, so they can sell their t-shirts, their stickers, whatever. I don't know. Who cares? Everyone, I respect your hustle. Do whatever you want to do. There's nothing wrong with it. Badass. Get your money. Again, I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and what I want to do or what I don't want to do. It's not right or wrong. I'm obviously happy. I'm just sharing with you my little decisions that I've done here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, this time I've done so many Whatnot shows, over the past, like, 2 months. I'm super happy because we pulled in, like, a bunch of thousands of dollars to pull us towards 20 grand. And, yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And, you know, I came home and I started filling bins. I have 4 bins full of not just diecast. You saw the one bin with books, and they're all rare books. It's not like garbage that I put in there. They're actually grails and things people want. I'm not getting rid of, like, you know, like how some people will buy like a case. They'll take out all the best stuff they want, and then they're like, I'm donating the rest to the children's hospital because I'm so wonderful. No, it's good for you. See, it's so hard not to say something that'll offend somebody. It's great that people do that. It's amazing. I've done it. I've donated to children's hospitals too, of stuff that I don't want, because kids want it. You know what I mean? So it works out, right? So it's all good. But, yeah, my point is, this time I am selling stuff that is good, stuff that I like, stuff that I don't necessarily want to get rid of, but also I made the decision to get rid of it because I don't want it. I'd rather get that money and make other people's lives better, or save their life, or feed them, or find them shelter, or send some toys, you know, send some money so that kids can get toys or clothing in Ukraine. That makes me happy knowing that, hey man, I did that. Me and some of my friends that helped out did that. Like, that's awesome. I want to collect that. I want to collect that feeling, dude. So yeah, that's, you know, as far as that goes, like, that's it, you know, as far as that goes. So moving forward, see, cool shit. I still have cool shit. Yet I still sold 20 bins of stuff that I had in my house. How? Where did it come from? I didn't think I had that much. I had no idea. Sure, I got some new things too, but, you know. Anyway, the flux capacitor, dude, Iron Giant, Ed 209, man. Like, all the good stuff. Signed stuff by Christopher Lloyd. That's the DeLorean, man. Good stuff. Stuff with memories. I went to meet Christopher Lloyd. He signed that in front of me. I have a picture of him signing it. You know what I mean? Got the flux capacitor and the Ed 209 from a good friend of mine, and there was this whole memory thing about him selling his collection and his dad's collection, Matthew Shouty. Like Dragonzord stuff, like this, my friend Andre sold that to me, even though he wanted it. Someone took it to a store, and he sold it to me for basically what he paid for it. It's worth like 3 times what he sold it to me for, or 4 times what he sold it to me for. Like, everything here has a story. Everything has a little adventure behind it, a little warm, fuzzy memory. I love that. How cool is that? Like, that's my collection, bro. And, so yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys aren't, like, too confused. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know I demonetized my channel. I wanted to have freedom for myself. I wanted to, if I'm making videos for YouTube, it's because I wanted to make that video. Whatever content's in that video, it's because I wanted that content there. It's not because it's hype. It might coincide with hype or something that's new because I wanted it. Sure, but my whole point is this, it's such a freeing thing, man. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you new YouTubers that started your channel, you have 300 subs, 700, whatever. You guys are like trying to reach that 1,000, trying to get all those views and watch time to monetize your channel. Remember, even if you get monetized, then you have to make at least $100 to get paid. If you don't make $100 in ad revenue, Google doesn't pay you. You make $99, Google's like, a yoink. So yeah, and by the time you're making a couple $100, that's gonna take a long time for that to happen. You really have to blow up. So my little suggestion to you guys, you new YouTuber people, make videos that you like. Down in Fraggle Rock. Make videos that you enjoy making. Share your collecting journey. Share your thoughts about stuff. Try to stay positive. Just make videos. You want to make a goofy video? Make a skit? Make a skit, man. You want to make customs? Make customs. If people give you comments, they're like, oh, that sucks, you suck. Be like, yeah, well, fuck you. And keep making your sucky ass freaking customs. Because you made them, you enjoyed them, and you're on a journey to make better customs in the future. It doesn't matter what people say on YouTube. It really doesn't matter. They don't even care either. They're just compensating for tiny wee-wees. So, yeah, man. Collect what you like. Make the videos that you like. Try to, you know, help out other people in the community that you're in. If you're in the diecast community, if you're in the toy community, if you're in a stamp collecting community, freaking just be there in the community. Make friends there. Try to find real life places, real life events. Let's stick to diecast for examples. If there's diecast shows in your area, go to diecast shows. You might make friends there. You might run into someone there, or a YouTuber that you like. Talk to them. You might be like, oh, he's actually a dick. Or, wow, he's actually an awesome person. But yeah, make real friends at these shows. Talk to people. Find out about, like, different diecasts that you like. Like, if you're into diecast, be into diecast, bro. Like, go all in. Collect the things that you enjoy, like research them, find out why a certain car is cool, why delivery on it is important. What does BRE mean? Do you know? I'll bet you most people don't know, but you're gonna Google that, and now you'll find out because I said that. So yeah, what the hell is that? Who's bra? What? Bra? Who's bra? Is it brie cheese? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, oh yeah, just wanted to, let's see, make a little shout out to Lit Wheels. My man over there is killing it. He's living his best life. He's collecting what he likes. He doesn't hide anything. Sometimes he resells things. Sometimes he fills his collection. It's a hobby for him. He loves it. He loves to support the community. He has a Whatnot channel. Lit Wheels, shouty to you. Contour Toy Cars. I think it's Contour Toy Cars, or is it just Contour? I'll leave it right there. Anyway, those two channels, guys, subscribe to them, watch them. They're new, they're positive, they're full of amazing stories, full of amazing, like, just positivity charge up. Check those guys out, man. They're new channels. I'm trying not to shout out, like, older channels, even though there's still a few that are really cool. But you probably know of them already if they're that big. But yeah, Lit Wheels, Contour Toy Cars, check those channels out. Really love those videos. Ignition Diecast, oh my god, Joe over there at Ignition Diecast. Watch his videos. He is also a true, like, guy. He's doing a bunch of different things. He changes his mind and stuff in a good way. Joe, shout out to you, man. I really respect what you're doing. You're being you, man, and you're not really, you know, you're kicking ass and taking names. So I appreciate what you do, and good for you, man. And everybody, if you want to watch, like, an actual honest YouTuber on YouTube that does diecast, Ignition Diecast and Lit Wheels and Contour Toy Cars. Check out those three channels. That's the only three I'm going to shout out for now, because that's the channels I like to watch. They're awesome. So yeah, quest for positivity continues. I think this diecast community in particular, also toy collecting communities, there's a lot of negativity floating around over the past, like, 2-3 years, and it definitely needs to stop. I think we're all sick of it. People just complaining, people calling people out. Shut the fuck up. Just collect what you like. Share your passion. Talk to people. Live by example. If you're doing videos, show by example. Do the good things. Stop bitching about all the assholes. They don't need the exposure anyway. Why give exposure to bad people? Stop it. So, or don't do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. And why am I just thought about it. I can say fuck and all that shit if I feel like it. It doesn't freaking matter. I'm not monetized. Who gives a fuck? But my channel is not like that. I try not to curse. So if you're watching with kids, you'll be fine in the future. I don't curse that much. Sometimes there's an F-bomb or two. It's okay. So, yeah, guys, just wanted to say all those things and more. You know I like to go on and on. So, yeah, basically what I'm doing now is I'm taking care of my mom. She needs a lot of help. She has a lot of health issues. I'm the only one in my family that can and is willing to. So that's what I'm doing. I have a couple other things that I do, and I'm very happy with the money that I make. Not that I make crazy money. I still drive a 2003 Mazda Protege 5 manual that I paid $1,100 for. I'm happy with it. It's nothing special, but I like it. But I don't need to be a slave to YouTube, and I don't need to be answering to anyone on YouTube or on social media about what I do, how I do it. I don't need to show proof to anybody about anything. I do what I do. If you trust me, you trust me. If you don't trust me, move on, man. Go do something else. It's all good. It's cool, baby. And Maggie's calling me. I'll be right back. Alright, phone call over. This is like a little bit later now. I took my hat off. Whoa. Holy shit, you're bald. Installed a fence here. So yeah, that's one of the things I've been doing, other than fixing up the house. Let's see. Yeah, that daycare is a fucking nightmare, man. But, enough about that one. But yeah, I have a lot of different hobbies. So I do, gardening. This is my backyard. I do, growing some things there. Check these out. These are my Japanese maples. The one on the left is Orange Dream. This is not weed. I know some of you are like, that looks like weed. No, it's not. I grew weed back in the day in college, but yeah, I'm not growing weed now. These are Japanese maples, two different varieties. And I'm growing a bunch of Japanese maples right here. There's that little guy right there. They're still sprouting. But, you know, barbecuing. Got the bikes out of the shed over there. Got some more stuff I'm propagating here. I also have a bunch of curly willows that I rooted last year. They're all alive. Very excited about that. Oh yeah, I got this American maple here, not Japanese. Very proud of this. I've been growing this as a bonsai for the past 3 years. These are some birch trees that I just started growing. There's a lot. Today I was up on this giant magnolia tree. My fat ass was up there with a chainsaw trimming stuff down. Let's see. Oh yeah, ladders, there you go. There's that proof everybody wants. So yeah, goals, need to quit smoking. It's been my biggest monkey on my back for a few decades. I'll quit for a few years, then I'll start again, then I'll quit again for a few years, then start again. I need to quit once and for all and, you know, not smoke. It's awful and such a waste of money. I can literally buy like 3 premium Hot Wheels for the price of 1 pack. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so that's the goal. Another thing I'm starting up again is walking. Like I said, walking and talking, but it's because I'm gonna be walking is why I'm gonna be talking. So 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of walking. Oh man, I gotta pick that up. I've been busy, there's stuff everywhere, so it should all be looking pretty in about 3 weeks, so we're good. So yeah, taking care of my health. I need to lose weight, I need to get back in health. A lot of people are depending on me. My house needs a bunch of repairs, so I'm focusing on that. That's another reason why I don't want to buy too much crap that's not necessary. I'm sure a lot of you can agree, like, priorities, bro. So I'm still gonna set aside like a little like a budget. Super JDM Diecast, I remember he made a video, Shane, sorry, he made a video maybe last year, or I don't remember when, whatever, and he said that, hey man, I have a budget a month, it's like $100 or $200 a month that I'm allowing myself to spend on diecast. I'm pretty sure he sticks to it. So I like that idea. So I've been kind of technically doing that already now for the past half a year. So I've been buying stuff, but it's definitely been on that budget. So yeah, so yeah, just fixing things up, man. Things have been getting a little weird, you know. When you lose a loved one, especially your father, I don't know about you guys, but it affected me insanely hard. It hurt like hell. There's a big chunk of me that's missing, and my mom being sick with like Parkinson's and a whole bunch of other things. It's difficult with that as well. If you know what Parkinson's is, it's degenerative, so it just gets worse. So I'm helping her with that. Recently I helped out my friend Andre open his toy store. So the past like 4 or 5 months I've been helping him. The store's open, the store's doing amazing. So I'm happy for Andre. You guys check it out, Cryptid Toys and Games. Cryptid Toys and Games. Check it out, Maple Shade, New Jersey. So yeah, give my man some support. Stop by or check him out on his social medias, Cryptid Toys and Games. So yeah, I did my part, so now I'm a free man and I'm doing more stuff, more time for myself and my responsibilities and my own dreams, passions, and stuff like that. So very excited. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me see, is there more stuff I need to talk about? It's jungle time with Nas. So yeah, so as you can tell, I've been doing a whole bunch of thinking and a whole bunch of rearranging of my life. I'm sharing as much as I can with you guys. I believe that you shouldn't share too much in public. So, you know, I think I've shared quite a bit with you though. There's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm up to that I'm not gonna talk about, but it's all positive, it's all awesome, and I'm excited about it. So there, much better. So yeah, so like I said, hopefully you'll never see me do this again in the future, but smoking is such a fucked up thing. Like I said, I've struggled with it quite a bit, and when I did quit a few times in the past, I was very proud of myself because, like, I quit cold turkey. That's the only way I can quit. Just smoke the last one and that's it. So I'm doing that. This time it's ToyCon New Jersey, which I'll be setting up with some of my stuff. ToyCon New Jersey is actually this weekend, guys. So this Saturday and Sunday, ToyCon New Jersey. Check it out. If you're somewhere there or you want to go to a con, go there. But basically, after that con is over, so is smoking for me. So I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. So I've been kind of weaning down and smoking less and less, but I'm sure a lot of you will comment or say that you've also struggled with it or other things, you know. We all struggle with some kind of addiction, you know. I've had other addictions, and you know, collecting's actually one of them. So the reason why I brought this up, collecting has been an addiction for me. It's been very positive for me. I've never, like, honestly, I've never like prioritized buying a bunch of crap over responsibilities. I've come close. Maybe sometimes I spent a little more than I should have, but I was still able to take care of the important things as well, even though I might have been broke or whatever. But I always took care of important things and important people. So, but I know some people that didn't. I know there's been people that have talked to me that have said that collecting has impacted them negatively, where they just couldn't stop buying. They got addicted to the whole peg hunting thing, where they'd go out every day and keep buying and buying, and not even for reselling, not for scalping. They just got addicted to the routine of buying and going out there and looking for super treasure hunts, and every day they would get 10, 20 mainlines, a couple of premiums every freaking day. So that piles up. You can imagine a basement being full with bins. You can imagine attic, your collection room. And those people woke me up, because I was like, I don't want to get to that. There's been times in my life where I had tons of bins of different stuff, but I always managed to sell it in time to not like drown in it, but you know, to where it becomes a problem. So but you know, it has affected me, and that's another reason why minimalism was something that like pulled me through it. Like, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about minimalism, about decluttering, about, you know, a minimalist lifestyle. That's why I always talk fondly about it. And I know I've inspired a bunch of my friends to declutter, sell off their collection, weed out their collection, like get rid of unnecessary things, just the things that matter. You know, if you're like an investor, you buy things to hold on to so you can resell it later or whatever. At least there's a purpose to that, you know what I mean? When you're just hoarding, that's not healthy. So, but, you know, I know I inspired a bunch of people. They reached out to me in private and in my YouTube comments, saying that thank you for making those videos, you know, when I went through my minimalism journey, and that it affected them positively, and that they got rid of stuff and they're happy. I haven't heard a single person say, ah, man, I can't believe I listened to you, I'm such an idiot, like, you know, unless they just didn't want to tell me that, I don't know. But anyway, Hot Wheels. So yeah, you can talk clearly all you want, but Hot Wheels, it's a problem. They're restocking tomorrow though. You know what I mean? Some of you get it, some of you did not. It's pretty blunt though. So yeah, I'm just chilling here now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's a long one. You know, I like to talk about a lot of different things in my videos, but one big thing that I am gonna do with my walking and talking is actually talk about my collecting journey. I've made videos about that before, but that was my collection journey while I'm a crazy collector. Now that I'm at this crossroad in my life where I still collect, I'm always gonna be a collector. I'm just collecting smart now. It's hard to explain, really. Like, I'm not affected by hype. I'm not affected by FOMO. I'm not affected by anything. I don't go peg hunting almost at all anymore. I just made a peg hunt video with Maggie, and we realized that we haven't made one in months and months and months, and we were like, oh my god, let's just do it. We actually caught a fresh restock of G and H case, something like that. Who cares? So yeah, let's stay on topic. So I'm gonna be doing like walking and talking, and I'm gonna be talking about my journey. I just think it's more interesting while I'm walking. I might do it not while walking. I might do it kind of like this, or in my office with like collection stuff behind me. But I want to tell my story of like from me being a kid and how my dad had a huge impact on me as far as collecting, he would always get me toys and cars and die-cast cars from different countries. He traveled a lot, so I always had these cool things. Not a lot of cool things. He would bring me back one or two things when he came back from a road trip. I wasn't spoiled in any way. That's why I appreciated the things I got, you know what I mean? So, Hot Wheels. It's disgusting to watch, isn't it? But if you quit, you probably want one right now, don't you? Hot Wheels. But this will be over in about a week, in about 5 days. So yeah, so I'm gonna be talking that from how it started, how my dad was a collector, to how my dad and I started. I would join my dad selling things at shows because he was into like antiquities, pocket watches, stamps, a whole bunch of really cool shit that some of it I inherited and still have. I just haven't had it in me in the past 3 years since he passed to really go through it all, but I know what he has, so it doesn't matter. So he kind of put that collector thing in me, and then, you know, as I was in Ukraine, you know, in the 80s and yeah, in the 80s, you know, like cable showed up. I started watching, like, you know, pop culture movies and stuff. So I'll elaborate on that, how like Ninja Turtles affected me, RoboCop, Terminator 2, Police Academy, then the cartoons and all that, how it made me feel and how amazing that was. A feeling that we're all, as collectors, are chasing. That's why the name of my channel is Nostalgic, is because that's kind of what I was chasing after I finished college. So yeah, I'm gonna elaborate on all of that and talk about it. I think you'll find it interesting. I have, like I said, talked about it before, but now it's gonna be in detail. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that all the way up until when I collected toys, then Power Rangers, then some other things, and then how I came back to Hot Wheels. Like, I didn't actively collect Hot Wheels for a long time. I would buy one here and there. I always liked them. I always had them, even on display. But like when I started to get back into it and started hunting, and when I found my Super Treasure Hunt, my first one ever, and then I found more and more and a lot more. I probably found over 100 supers in the past 6-7 years. It's insane. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about how I started actually focusing on Hot Wheels with my YouTube channel. I'm gonna talk about how and through who I got involved in other YouTubers, in diecast community. There really wasn't a diecast community, so when I started doing it, there was only like a handful of people. I'll tell you about the wrong crowds that I got in with, and people that you know, lied to me eventually, and how I got backstabbed. I'll tell you about the highs. I'll tell you about the lows. You know, and I'm not gonna be doing any of these stories to bring anyone down. I'm not gonna be doing it to expose anyone. I'm not gonna be naming names. I'm gonna try my best not to hint on anyone or anything. You guys just need to hear the story. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a multiple part story of the beginning to then to the last couple of years and to finally now. Now that everything's different in my life, now that I'm a damn adult, like midlife type of thing, and how everything really changed and how I changed, and my thoughts and views and opinions kind of changed or shifted or got modified a little bit. So it's interesting to me, and I think it's gonna be fun talking about it. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be juicy. So yeah, all of that, and I really, you know, after my dad died, the war started. Like literally a few months after he passed away, a bunch of my heroes died. 2 of my cats died. Like a lot of death, a lot of just everything. The world changed, and now that we have the president who's our president, holy shit, how surreal life is now for all of us. and uncertain everything. So that's why I'm changing everything up. That's why I don't care about what anyone might think about me or my thoughts or whatever. Everyone has an opinion, just like everyone has an asshole, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll be talking about all of those things and more. And like I said before, I'm winding down. Like I said before, I'm gonna be doing like toy showcases. I'm gonna be doing a lot of Kaido House videos because I collect, actively I collect Kaido House. I love Kaido House, man. I love Junimai as a designer, as a person. I love how he does things, what he does, and everything. I'm gonna probably be highlighting some other Mattel designers, some other artists that have nothing to do with Hot Wheels or diecast. I'm gonna be making art. I'll be sharing with you what I make and maybe a little bit of my process. I'm excited about that, and some of my other ideas and adventures that I have planned, I'll be sharing with you. So I don't know how often I'm gonna be posting on YouTube, but I will be posting on YouTube. Again, I don't have to obey the algorithm. I don't have to obey anything or anyone. So I'll just put out videos when I'm in a great mood to do it, and when they come out, that's what you get. So I'm very effing excited about everything that's coming, and just wanted to thank everyone for being there with me for this journey. The sirens are... Is it a fire truck? I should go back on. Those that know what that means. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this has been a very long video. Thank you for sticking around till the end and hearing me out. I really like to share like this. I like to talk like this. I do a lot of listening in my life. Listening to other people and their issues. I do a lot of helping of other people, and you know, I try to be as selfless as possible. I try to do whatever I can to make other people happy. Sometimes it takes a toll on me. Sometimes I have to keep my mouth shut, and a lot of that needs to change. You know, not the helping other people, but keeping my mouth shut part. So that's what's happening. So I just wanted to update you guys, let you know that I demonetized my channel, let you know that I'm changing a lot of things. Yeah, it's I've said stuff before, but this time, like, honestly, I mean it. It's just, I'm coming back to just Nas. This is nostalgic, and making videos that are relevant to my life, vlogging, sharing, caring, Care Bear stare, and yeah. So yeah, thank you to all the friends I made over the past couple of decades, to all the YouTubers and people that are just became my friends, the support that I've gotten from people, not even asking for it. People just came through. You guys are amazing. That's why I'm trying not to say names, because there's a nice bunch of you, which I will make that video eventually. It'll probably be a separate video where I just talk about the charity work and people that came through and how much that means to me and stuff. So we'll talk about that as well. And yeah, I'll probably do a lot more like travel videos of Maggie and I going to different towns, or going on a train ride or something, or going to some store, or going to a car show or flea market. I might do some shelf flipping videos with Andre. I might do more flea market days videos. You know, even though I might not be buying a lot of stuff, I still enjoy going there. You know, it's all about the adventure. It's about the journey. You know, it's not about the destination. So, you know, I know it sounds corny. I know, but it really is. It's all about the journey. Once you get there, you got there. Then you want to talk about your journey, right? So that's what it's all about. So yeah, man, live long and prosper, love each other, help each other out, stop talking shit like little fucking high school kids. It's ridiculous. Yeah, a lot of communities have become toxic, so it's up to us. If you're a YouTuber, stay positive, man. Lead by example. Show people how they should be, because that's how you are, and that's why they like you, because you're the way you are, and maybe that'll inspire them to be that way too. Instead of just constantly scalpers and this guy's like this and everyone's a scumbag and how hard it is. Life's hard, man. Just fucking move on, you know? So, yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah. Like I said, live long and prosper. Don't be assholes. Collect what you like. Own your collection. Don't let your collection own you. And yeah, like I just said, most importantly, don't be assholes. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.